Hello and welcome to New World, Rise of the Angry Earth. Today we're going to show you how to level up your engineering so that you can actually make and how to craft steel tools. So let's get into it right away. We're right in Windsward. I'll bring the UI back up so we can see things. And we're going to scroll out. So we're in Windsward. I like this town a lot. It's got water right here which we're standing over so you can harvest water right out of the creek. And we're in the middle here. And you want to look for this thing called the workshop. And that's going to get us started. It's right next to a shed. That's really nice. Let's take a look at this. And you're going to come to the first thing, and we're going to filter it by steel so that we want to make steel tools. And we'll just put this back to sort by level. There we go. And you want to make sure this is not on right now. No filters here, just that. And we'll look at this, and it says steel tool, and it says great, but then all of a sudden it says over here it requires 50 engineering, and let's say you don't have that. Well, there's a way to level that up, and I'll show you that right now. We're going to sort by treated. That'll get you up there pretty quickly, actually. And you can make either of these, a fishing pole or a bow. It's up to you. They both take the same amount of resources, and you want to make sure you're using the cheapest resources when you make it, because you're just making these as generally as throwaway items, unless you want to find a good treated wood fishing pole. But you're going to make better ones soon anyways. So by cheapest item, you want to do it, with a leather versus thick hide or very special items. You want to do it the easy stuff, and I'll show you how to make that right now. And linen and timber. So you're going to go out and get quite a bit of timber, coarse leather, and linen, and I'll show you how to make this. Timber first. We're going to go right over here, and we're going to look for the saw. So that saw right there, and that is the wood shop. You open that up, and right away, right at the top is timber. And look at that. It's 4 green wood makes 1 timber. So we'll just make that much. I went out there and chopped a lot down, and I have a video for iron ore farm that also shows you where other things are as well. So there's a lot of green wood out to the south, and I'll just craft those up. So now we have a lot of timber on us. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to want green wood, the linen, which comes from fiber, and then the last item. Oh boy. The linen, the rawhide. So you're going to go out here to the south, and there's going to be wolves and boars, and you just hunt them and skin them, no problem. You get the green wood from the young trees, and you could even take some of the mature trees and maybe even turn that into charcoal. And then you're going to look for that fiber, and the fiber is going to be here, right around in here. There's some fiber by a wolf, and then there's fiber on the other side right over here. And there's a couple pieces right here. So there's 4 places you're going to look for fiber. You're going to run back and forth just to make sure you have enough linen to do this. So you're going to be out there farming that. And if you want, you can look up the iron ore farm on my channel, and it'll show you the up-to-date easy farm for iron ore as well, which incorporates all that as well. So we come back over here, and we do the treated wood. And let's say you've got, quite, a chunk full. Let's see. And you're just watching this thing, and you're trying to get that up to level 50 to unlock the steel tools. So we'll craft it. We'll just craft 1 because I've crafted a bunch of them. And it gives you right here the engineering 249, and it moves that bar up until you hit 50. So you're going to go back and forth. You could probably do it pretty quickly to get up to 50. Maybe with let's see if we can calculate it. 12 timber, that's 48 per. And you would need, I would go out there and grab 1,000 timber, or 1,000 green wood, and then 20 worth of this, so you're looking at 12, about 250 rawhide, and then the fiber as well, so you're looking at 8 times, 100 fiber or so. And then just level this up until that hits 50. And then you can do the next step, which is the step we're on right now. Steel. So it's not that bad, actually. And you're leveling up your engineering, which you really need. So here we go. We're going to go down to the steel tools. We filtered it by steel. And we're going to do the very first one. And you're going to need, we're shooting for just the basic level steel axe, the pick, the knife, and the sickle. And right away it says steel 13. Well, the steel is made over at the smeltery. So we're going to take a look at that right now. And then we're going to change this to the cheapest ones. You don't want to use your most expensive stuff. Not on the steel tools. You're going to be over these pretty quickly. And we're going to change it to coarse leather and not rugged leather. You're just going to make sure it's on those. And we go, okay, well, right away we see the timber we know how to do. The coarse leather, I'm going to show you how to do that one. And that's pretty easy from the rawhide. But the steel is a little bit tricky. And we need 13 steel. 13 steel for that one. 8 and 8. So you're going to need about 600 iron just to call it safe, okay? Maybe 550, but iron ore. And let's look at how much we got on us. We have 637, so we'll be able to tell. And I'm just going to salvage this. There we go. I just salvaged the fishing pole. So this is where you do the leather. And that's the rawhide. And we're going to turn it into coarse leather. So we went out there and we got the wolves. We skinned them. No problem. We come over here, the very first option. And I don't want to use all my rawhide, but I'll use a chunk of it because I want to have some left because there's some quests in town with a project board that use rawhide. So I don't want to use all of it, but I'll use a chunk. And we craft that up. And as you get higher and higher level, you get bonus leather out of it as well. So that's nice. So now we've got the leather done. We've got the wood done. We'll do a little bit more just to make sure we have enough. Because I went out there and did a lot of logging. And the gear, I'll show you quickly. How to find out, this is your equipment, this is your tools section, and that's your horse section. You got a horse. Here's the tools. And I'm an Iron Man character, so I have to make everything myself. I can't buy it off the auction house, the trading post over there. So I made that one. That one. I like these a lot. They're really fast. It makes it really nice. I don't have any fishing pole though yet. I don't do too much fishing. So we're going to do the timber. Let's do that. And I went out and got a lot of timber. I mean, a lot. And we'll just do that much. No worries. And away we go. And if you like these videos, I'm going to come out with more and more updated ones for each item. For each thing, like satchels and how to get your house and how to make the chests for your house, all that stuff. Trophies that really help everything. Lots of stuff. So now we're at the smeltery. I think it's called the smeltery. The smelter, tier 5. Nice. And we're going to open it up. And we want to make iron ore. So how do we do that? Well, first we want to make iron ore, yes. So we went out and I got a bunch of iron, but I actually have some in my shed. So you don't have to have it on you to do it. So we're going to just do that much, but you'll have like 600, and you'll just do a little more. And continue. So now we have the iron ore, but we want to do the steel ingots. So I look at that and it says, oh boy, we've got the iron ore now, or iron ingots. That's plenty. And then we needed the obsidian flux stuff. And that comes from like supply caches, chests out in the wild, that kind of thing. You'll probably have enough of these. You're going to need, we need 13 and 13 and 8 and 8, 16, about 45, 46 of these. It's 50 to be safe of the steel, of the flux. So, or maybe a few less because it might give us some bonus ones. And if it gives bonus ones, then, that's great. You'll need the steel anyways. It does give bonus. When you're first starting, I don't think you get much of a bonus. So, charcoal. Let's find out that. We'll go right down to here. And I'm not going to use the green wood. I'm going to use some of this aged wood. Oh, I've got a lot. I need a lot of charcoal. I need a lot of charcoal to crafting things, so. Looks like I got a bonus. Nice. And that helped my smelting. So now we're back to this. To the steel ingots. And we want to make... you want to make like 45 of them at least, but I'm going to make a lot of them. I'm going to make that many. You're going to make probably half that. We craft it up. And we did get a bonus. I got a double, almost double. That's a lot. Nice. But your bonus might help too. And the obsidian flux, where I can find a bunch of them without doing. I just look in areas like, like town, little areas like that. All through here. All through here. All the little chests in the houses and everything. I just go through and grab it all. So we have the steel. We have the timber. We have the coarse leather. We are ready to make, and we're at level 50 on the engineering. Let's open this up. I'll show you where it is again. We'll zoom in a little bit. Right in the middle of town. It's a really cool town. There's the smeltery. There's the stone cutting table. The loom for the fiber to turn it into linen to make those fishing poles is right there. Right there. And here's this. And then there's the leather work. So it's really a really short area to run around in. I like it. So we're ready. We've got our engineering to 50. We're going to sort it by steel. And we're ready to make these choices. Okay. First up, the axe. We'll just do it right down in order. We'll make sure this is not on using our best stuff, because we're going to save our best stuff for later when we're making our own really cool items. This is just going to get us to star metal. Soon, hopefully. And so you've got these picked, and you're like, what is this over here? So we're going to drop this down. Now, if you happen to have found, and wow, I haven't found any of these, and these are crafting mods, just to double check. They're right over here in your shed, and I usually keep these in this shed and not in a different town, because you can keep, like I keep star metal over here, and you can just grab it and put it back. You don't have to go to the town to put it in there. Each town you visit, you unlock the storage for that, and then people start sorting things. Like people put Brightwood, they put their wood in Brightwood then. And then I'm in Windsward, and we have all the crafting mods here. And out of all these crafting mods, there's not a single one that actually helps with a steel axe for us. I think I've used it as why. Here we go. So we're going to open it up. Steel. Logging axe. I'll make sure that's over there because it resets it to the... It wants us to use the best stuff. Because if you use a slightly better item like that, it might increase the gear score on that. Like layered. No, it doesn't want to do it. But sometimes it does. So we're going to use the cheapest ones with the steel. I'm going to check here to see if there's any perk that I can get that I want on it. And I don't have any. Then we're going to come to this point. And we want to use whatever the highest thing is. If it's 3, 4, 5, we want to use the highest one. And then say accept. And you want to pick this first, then that, because then it'll give you the right thing. If you do put a perk here, then 21 won't be available, only that would be available. So we're in good shape. We're going to craft it right now. And we'll look at it in a second. So I'm going to craft that one. I won't even look over there at it. I'm glancing. And then we're going to click the steel pick. We're going to move this over here. And that over there. And we're going to check on here. So we have 3 options. We have mining efficiency. It adds mining speed. I like that. The most important one for me is the miner's charm for orichalcum. And you can buy these off the trading post as well. And you can also buy the steel tools off there. Or you could be a seller. So it's up to you. This one, mining experience. I don't usually use that. I mine a lot and my experience goes up fast. It's not as important as it used to be. Mining luck helps you get, extra stuff out of there. And then mining efficiency. I'm going to go with mining efficiency because nobody likes to swing a lot. So we'll do that one. And now this one's not available because we picked one of the perks over here. This will help us get a higher chance. Right now it's low. Now it's very high chance that it'll have a second perk on there. We'll say craft it, and we'll go to the next one. I won't even look over there. I'm not looking. And then we'll do the same thing again. The same thing again. We'll check the perks. And we have none. Yeesh. So we're just going to go with the 2. And as you grow up, Star Metal will give you 3 perks, then 4 perks, 5 perks? Okay. Accept. Here we go. We're just going to make 1. We have very high chance at 2 perks. And there we go. And the last item is right here. Oh, steel is already ready. That one, and 1. And do I have any on that? Oh, we do. Harvesting efficiency makes it harvest a little faster. And it rolls. I mean, we saw that. It has a 20 to 107, so it's quite a wide range. So if you want to roll it twice, we'll even do... I don't want to do 2 of these because I'm a little low on these. I'm doing the Iron Man challenge, so I can't just buy stuff, so we're giving it a shot. We'll use 1. And then there, because I'm using a perk, we're in good shape. Let's craft it up. And then we're going to check them all. And let's open up our... let's open this up. We'll do it right here. Okay, so here they are. First one was the pickaxe. And we got the logging efficiency, 61, and then gathering recovery. I think that's about the worst mod I think I can get. It recovers 200 health per second for 10 seconds afterwards. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's there. I mean, maybe you could use it to heal yourself. But you're usually not in too much danger while you're harvesting. Pickaxe. We got the efficiency and an Azoth extraction. So you have a 40% chance to get a single Azoth out of a node. That's not so bad if you're running low on Azoth. Sometimes I am. And then skinning yield. That's a very good one. 15. And then the haste we got. So after you mine or you skin something, you can run really fast for 3 seconds. And that's pretty cool, actually. It's fun. And the yield is great. And then efficiency and Azoth. So not bad, but you can do better. And if you want to replace them and re-roll and get more of them, you can always do that. And that helps your engineering skill because you're getting engineering points, so it's not a total waste. And you can always salvage them or sell them on the market and get some gold out of it. Pretty cool. But I think, and then you just click them in there. So we're going to go like this. And you just double click it or drag it over right there and equip it. And you are good to go with steel tools. So, it's dark out. I hope that helped. It's a lot of fun. And then you're going to do Star Metal tools and figure that out. And then Orichalcum. And then the Mithril tools, which just released. I'm only up to Orichalcum, but oh my god. The Orichalcum, it flies through. I can chop down a whole forest in seconds. It's great. Have a good one, and I hope you enjoy. And if you subscribe, then you'll see the next videos. And if you like these videos, give it a like or a comment or a question. I answer them all. So have a good one and enjoy. I'm having a blast in New World. It's a lot of fun.